Many of us spend our lives searching for purpose, and there's lots of controversy that surrounds how we should base our lives. Helping College Students Find Purpose by Robert J. Nash and Michelle C. Murray gives several outlooks in giving life purpose. They focus on the educational aspects of this. For example, professor preaching true morals, different types of philosophers and their impacts, and unique spiritualities, among numerous other points. Although spirituality and religion give greater depths to finding personal values, existentialism and postmodernism is a better path to meaning and purpose because they began individualism, gave personal individual values to all, and created a higher education. This book further explains two of the major outlooks for young adults. This includes spirituality, religion, postmodernism, and existentialism. After exploring both sections and their pros and cons, I now believe that existentialism, started by Viktor Frankl, is the basis of finding the meaning as described next. In response to the Renaissance and Enlightenment periods, Viktor Frankl began existentialism, which describes that it is up to us to create our own future and values, where all uncertainties have disappeared. This theory goes hand in hand with identities shifting from given to chosen. It provides a vent for individualism and expression to be utilized, which creates freedom for finding a purpose for life instead of falling in another path such as religion. Also, the history of postmodernism creates opportunities for higher education, which provides a wider space for finding what you believe and want to portray in life. Amy's story of being an average college student and defeating lack of purpose by finding outlets and joys is brought up throughout the chapter in order to provide connection for the reader. Also, the rise of scientism over religion as an explanation for being an individual is also brought up. The main principles of this theory include human-based education, focusing on the bigger things in life, taking responsibilities, and asking lots of questions is brought up throughout the chapter. The chapter ends with talking about the importance of asking questions and finding your personal identity in order to therefore find a purpose of life. Many might say that spirituality gives us the freedom to find ourselves in what we believe, which may very well be true. However, spirituality is commonly misdefined as the same as religion and the same for all. The chapter speaks a lot about how spirituality is different for all. It is defined as the penchant to ponder the imponderable and ask unanswerable questions about the meaning of life. Everyone should be aware and educated about spirituality and religion in order to form their own identity. The chapter brings up several reasons for increasing education on spirituality and how crucial humility is when speaking about this, and gives the example of Lara's story. The chapter concludes about speaking about trying not to offend others and accepting everyone for their own personal beliefs, giving examples such as the 9/11 terrorist attacks and how we came out of that as a whole. In my opinion, each of these topics well define how to best find the meaning of life for a college student. However, because it started the movement and grants people the rights to express themselves through pursuing individualism, I believe existentialism and postmodernism serve as a better guide to finding the meaning of life, especially for college students. Thank you.